Howdy, howdy. Welcome to my Week 11 NFL Power Rankings. Okay, getting us started. At 32, we have the Tennessee Titans. I almost said New York Giants. That would not make any sense. Yeah, well, the Titans are really, really bad. Um, Nothing really redeemable about them. They're just kind of horrendously garbage, and that's all I have to say about that. 31 is going to be the Raiders. They almost beat the Broncos, but the Broncos didn't really play that well. So the Raiders, I guess, just kind of stay at 31. I'm not a believer in the Broncos. 30 is going to be the Browns. The Browns are also not that good, as they just lost, I believe, to the Jets. Uh, that's no good, and the Jets are really bad. So we have the Saints. I thought it was going to be the Jets. Forgot about the Saints. Anywho, the Saints, they beat the Panthers. They move up. I forgot that they won, so that's why they're in 29, and 28 is going to be the New York Jets. Jets getting their second win in a row, huge for them. 27 is going to be the Giants. The Giants played pretty well against the Bears, but they did not get it done. Caleb Williams is him, or at least at the end of games, so they take the L there. Dolphins, wow. I wanted to move them up higher, but also they're the Dolphins, so yeah, but the Bills, rest assured they're lower. 25, Commanders, they lost the Lions really bad. It's not that the Lions are a bad team, but 22 points is bad. Anywho, 24 is the Bengals. The Bengals, I believe, had a bye week, so they kind of just hang around. 23 is the Cardinals. They got shellacked by the Seahawks. I think the Cardinals are a little better than what their record suggests, but they're no, they're don't get me wrong, they're not good, but 3-6 just isn't going to cut it. 22 is going to be the Cowboys. I believe they had a bye week, and yeah, so they just kind of hang around. 21 Jaguars. They lost the Texans. Texans are on the up and coming. They're getting there. But the Jaguars looked promising. We're in the top 10, I believe, like 3 weeks ago, but now they're sliding back all the way to 21. Not looking good recently. 20 is the Panthers. I kind of wanted to put them lower for losing to the Saints, but I like the Panthers too much to do that, so we're going to leave them at 20. 19 is going to be the Falcons. Falcons, where to? I forgot. Oh, Colts. They were really close to beating the Colts. The Colts should have lost that game. The Falcons, man, I don't understand. They play well against good teams. They play bad against bad teams. They're just like they're just a team, you know. 18 is the Texans. I wanted to put the Texans higher, but I mean this top 15 is like pretty competitive, and the Texans aren't quite there. Another win, they'll probably be there. 17 is the Vikings. They lost to the Ravens. I don't think that's a bad loss. It's like the Ravens are like the best team that isn't contending for the playoffs. 16 is going to be the Bears. While I do think the Bears, I mean, right now they're in the playoffs, but they're just not better than the Ravens. The Ravens are not, they're the best team that isn't in the playoffs, that aren't really competing for the playoffs. Maybe they can get there, but as of right now, they're not. But a good win against the Vikings is what they needed. Uh, Bills 14. Yeah, losing to the Dolphins 30-13 is just unacceptable. And yeah, you're dropping down to 14. 13 is the Steelers. The Steelers lost to the Chargers by 15. Now the Steelers aren't bad, but they're not great. But their Steelers just have not looked great. 12 49ers. The 49ers got dump trucked by the Rams, but the Rams are really, really, really good, so they don't get penalized too bad. 11 is going to be the Chiefs, just missing out on the top 10 because they are, I believe, 5-4. So just kind of bites you in the booty when you lose almost as many games as you win. 10 is going to be the Broncos, almost losing to the Raiders. I really want to drop them further, but I mean, if I'm going to use the wins as a reason to elevate other teams, I have to be consistent, and so Denver Broncos being 8-2 is just worthy of being top 10. 9 is the Packers. Uh, the Eagles Packers game, what a game. I mean, I'm not saying that it was a good one. It was it was just boring. uh, the Packers, I mean, lost by 3 to the Eagles, which they should have lost to, so nothing too terrible. They're at 9. 8 is going to be the Chargers beating the Steelers. Steelers are a good team, but they're not that good. So Chargers moving up to 8. 7 is going to be the Buccaneers. Losing to the Patriots is not a problem. Patriots are really, really good. Uh, oh, apparently. And so, I mean, Baker just couldn't quite get it done. Drake May is him. Moving on. 6 is the Colts. Another, they should have lost. They barely squeaked it out because Jonathan Taylor is literally the best running back of all time. That's not true. Just lied to you. Um, they should have destroyed the Falcons. Realistically, with how their season has gone, they should have destroyed the Falcons. 5 is going to be the Lions. The Lions destroyed the Commanders. They looked really good. Number 5. Number 4 is going to be the Patriots. They beat a really good Buccaneers team. Not by a lot, but I think that's more credible than a Detroit Lions 22-point victory. So I'm going to put Patriots at 4. 3 is going to be the Eagles. They did win. Defense looked great. So did the Packers defense. The Packers defense, actually, if I'm talking about them, they also have looked really great the last few games. But Eagles defense looked good. Offense did just enough. They come away with the win. 2 is going to be the Rams. They looked really good against the 49ers, and uh, they it was just a really great win. But at number 1 is going to be the Seahawks because I think that Cardinals win is just more impressive. Even though the Cardinals aren't quite as good of a team, and the margin of victory was just like this much better for the uh, Seahawks than the Rams, I do think the Seahawks are just better. And so people better start putting some respect on the Seahawks name. But thank you for watching. What do you think of my rankings? Are the Seahawks at 2 and the Rams at 1? Are the Eagles lower? Just let me know. But thanks again for watching.